dare I say it, but we actually have the October stats available. And I say that because I'm really not ready for the year to be over. But anyways, let's take a look and see what happened in the month of October. So, if we look at September versus October sales volume, we had what we would consider typical seasonal fluctuations, So an 8.5% reduction in sales volume is quite normal. What is not normal is these months where we're 11 and 10 and now 987 sales, we're down quite substantially in terms of the sales volume. October usually is about a 1,550 sales per month on a 5-year average, so that's quite significant. In terms of active listings, we're relatively flat over last month with a small reduction in active listings, which, you almost expect that. And relative to the number of sales, it's really not a reduction in number of active listings because, more importantly, we now have 3.3 months of standing inventory. So this months of inventory is one of the key insights that we're providing you to determine which direction the market is going. If the months of inventory mean how many homes are available and how long it would take to use them up or buy them all if nothing else came to market, that is a very clear indicator of which way things are going. So we know things are probably softening because inventory is up. Average sale price went from $644 to $624, so another 3.1% reduction in the average sale price in October. So moving on, this is quite interesting and quite noteworthy. This is the first time we are reporting a residential sale price that has actually decreased from a year ago. So October this year is $677,873, and a year ago it was $716,420. So this is the first time we are reporting a year-over-year reduction in average sale price on the residential side. Now, the good news is the condos look a whole lot healthier. I would speculate that perhaps as prices are, as mortgage rates are going higher and, affordability is being reduced, condos might become more and more intriguing to a larger population of buyers. So what does that do? Well, it's put upwards pressure on their prices. So the condos are actually up year over year by 9.3% to an average of $445. Moving on, sales and active listings. So again, this is the year over year, October versus October sales stats, a 41% reduction in sales volume. Now, October 2021 was higher than the 5-year average. The 5-year average is 1,550 sales. Not exactly, but quite close to 1,550. 1,670 last year, 987 this year. So that's quite a stark contrast. Active listings last year, this is where all the price craziness came from. There were no active listings. We sold 1,670, we had 1,700, right? There was no inventory basically. Hardly a month, well, a little bit over a month. Now we have 3,219. So what does that translate into? 3.3 months of standing inventory now versus 1.1 months of standing inventory a year ago. So where does this leave us? November is yet to unfold, but my prediction would be that we'll see further reductions in average sale price, an increase in inventory as we go forward, because that's what interest rates are doing. This is what the Fed is doing. They're trying to move us back into, a more balanced market, and this very much could tip into recession territory. I'd be shocked if we don't fall into one. But anyway, so I'm expecting that prices will settle even further and inventory will probably grow. Now, saying that, is it time to wait out this market? And the answer is no, except for one exception. So I've said this already, but if you're buying and selling, the delta, the difference between what you're buying and selling as things go down remains relatively the same. So if it's time for a move for you or your family, this would not make me wait. If you're a full cash buyer, there's probably opportunities as things continue to devolve that don't exist today, so I might wait. But otherwise, if you're getting a mortgage, interest rates are on the rise, prices are, homes are becoming less affordable, why would you wait? So take advantage of the great opportunities that are out there now. And if you're a seller, hey, listen, this is still a market that favors you, believe it or not. You just have to adjust for the current realities, and then your property sells quite quickly. So it's still quite a robust market in many ways, but it's certainly not what we were seeing and what we got so comfortable with, which was this, 10 offers per property and these massive increases. So there we are. Let's see what November brings, and we'll be back at the end of the month and staring at Christmas to share what November produces.